Welcome to Police Watch UK. Subscribe now to Plod or Not to Plod for more accountability and public awareness content.
If you haven't got your warrant card, could you at least give me your shoulder number?
We just stopped this gentleman just filming outside. I don't have my warrant card, we're literally on lunch. So I just wanted an officer to come down and speak to him. Is that okay? Thank you.
Alright?
I'm good.
Yeah, how are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad.
Can I just ask why?
Thanks, Sean.
Well, first of all, could you identify yourself properly for
Yeah,
me,
my
please?
name's Jack Laycock, I'm PCSO at Hatfield.
Sorry, say that again.
My name's Jack Laycock.
Yep.
I'm a PCSO from Hatfield Police Station.
You're a PCSO?
Yeah, my warrant
Okay.
number is 6736.
No worries. Cool.
Hi, you alright?
Good morning. How are you?
You okay there?
Not too bad.
What are you doing here today?
Well, could you identify yourself first,
Yeah,
please?
sure.
A quiet morning outside the police station. A passerby arrives with a camera and is immediately approached by officers. The opening exchange establishes the scene, a routine request for identification and a polite but tense attempt to explain why the person is filming. The tone is calm but watchful, hinting at a deeper conversation about rights and public scrutiny.
PC Woods from Hertfordshire Police.
No worries.
The warrant number's 1850. Is that what you need to know, yeah?
Yep, that's it.
Just ask what you're doing here today.
Well, I'm filming.
Filming, ask what?
Whatever I can see.
Yeah? Is there a reason, though?
Because I wish to.
Sorry?
Because I
You
wish
just wish to, yeah?
Yep.
Right, okay. And what are you intending to do with the videos?
Whatever I wish.
Yeah? Are you happy to give us your details?
Nope.
No? Okay, fine. Okay. You from the area?
What does that have to do
I'm
with
just
it?
asking if you know the area very well. Have
That's
you got an
ir-
interest in police stations or
That's
police
irrelevant.
vehicles?
Yep, I film whatever I can see.
An officer asks for a warrant card and shoulder number while the filmer politely asks for identification in return. The back and forth reveals mutual wariness. The filmer says he's just filming outside, and the officer insists on the need to know who is recording near a police station. The clip emphasizes the friction between public transparency and police security concerns.
Right, okay, that's fine, you're entitled to,
Yep.
but you've got to understand the climate we're in at the moment.
What climate's that?
Obviously, with risk to police officers, potentially to do with terrorism and anything like that, we've got concerns if anyone's filming a police
Okay,
station.
and
okay,
then-
just for people's safety.
And then
not
what you,
causing-
but then what you then got to remember, okay, is the reason why people film the police, okay, is for people's safety from the police.
Of course, and as I say, people are well entitled to do that. I've got no issues with you doing it, but we obviously got our concerns like you've got your concerns, yeah?
Yep.
And that's why we're here, alright? So that's why I'm asking, okay?
Yep.
We've all got concerns from both sides of the story, haven't we?
Yep.
You probably understand that, and that's why we need to know
Yep.
who you are,
But
so there's no
well,
concerns to us.
you don't need to know who I am.
Names and roles are exchanged. The filmer introduces himself as Jack Laycock, and the officers identify themselves as PCSOs with badge numbers. Small talk about locations and duties punctuates the exchange, while each side tests boundaries. The filmer defends his right to record, the officers stress operational awareness. Underneath, both parties attempt to humanize themselves through short personal remarks.
It would
Okay.
help us massively,
No,
so then we can...
it will help you because you want to run my details through your system, okay? But I don't need to give you any information because I've broken no law and I've committed no crime.
No, but we've given you our details, it's a bit of give both ways,
Well,
isn't it?
well, no, you have to give me your details.
Yes.
It's part of your code of
Yeah,
practice,
yeah.
okay? I do not,
Right, okay. Okay, bear me 2 seconds
okay?
then, that's fine.
And have you got your body camera on?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I do
Can
have
you
a
tell me why you didn't tell me?
Because he's literally just flicked it on
Yeah.
the news to
Okay.
me.
Right, no worries.
Okay.
Okay. And is it standard practice that you actually wear football colours when you're actually on duty?
Well, it's the team I like, I've not been told otherwise.
Makes no difference, you're on duty.
Okay.
Okay. And
The conversation shifts to purpose and intent. The filmer repeatedly states he'll record whatever I wish, while officers press for the intended use of the footage. The film raises the question of motive. Is this routine scrutiny or a potential security concern? The clip ends on an uneasy stalemate, with neither side yielding much ground.
if you actually read what your code of ethics is, okay, stuff like that should not be worn.
Okay, and if I get told otherwise, I'll take it off.
Okay.
You wait for a minute.
Yeah,
I'll make a phone call.
PCSO's come out in football colours now. What a joke. Absolute joke. So what made you want to become a PCSO then?
The area I grew up in. Want to give back to the community.
So would you be looking at becoming a PC?
I will become a PC.
Okay. And so what do you feel by becoming a PC that you can actually do then for the public?
Well, with being a PCSO, you've got limited powers, don't you?
Yep.
So I want to go to that next step.
Officers explain the climate they operate in, referencing fears around terrorism and the sensitivity of filming near police facilities. The filmer rebuts that his activity is lawful and framed by the public's role in watching the police. The clip frames the larger social debate: safety versus civil liberties.
Where I'll be going to more jobs, be able to help more people.
Okay. So once you become an actual PC then, would you say then that you would actually uphold and abide by what the actual law is?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, well then I have a question for you. Okay, when you got somebody that's doing a completely lawful activity standing on public property,
Yeah.
okay, and you approach them, it's like your colleague there who is a PC, now you didn't mention it, okay, he mentioned terrorism and under the current climate,
Yeah.
okay.
The conversation becomes more policy-focused. Officers say they need to record details and run checks. The filmer insists he's committed no crime and thus need not provide data. This segment highlights procedural tension, the officers invoking code of practice, the filmer asserting individual freedoms, and exposes how routine encounters can escalate into broader legal questions.
That's got absolutely nothing to do with me doing a completely lawful activity,
No.
okay, and that's something that should not have been said,
Okay.
okay? So
That's him explaining his reason for being here.
no, it's a police station and it's where officers are,
Yeah.
okay, and that's why I'm saying to you, if you are going to become an actual PC, okay, the only thing I'd say to you is when you do engage with members of the public, okay, don't jump to conclusions,
No,
just
absolutely.
talk to them
Yeah, of course,
normally,
yeah.
okay, whether or not you got your concerns or not, okay, those are your concerns. The big question is, have they broken the law, yes or no?
Oh, I agree.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying. So people just have to be careful on the way that they engage with people. And if you do become a PC, good luck to you. And it's like, we need a police force.
Yep.
We want a police force.
A moment of procedural scrutiny. The filmer asks whether body cameras are active and questions why an officer didn't mention them earlier. The exchange touches on transparency obligations on both sides. The filmer also teases the informal appearance of officers, football colors, prompting debate about professionalism and dress codes while on duty.
But we want one that actually upholds the law
Yeah.
properly
Oh, I agree.
and serves and protects the public.
Absolutely.
So, and as I said, I do wish you all the best if you do become one.
Thank you.
Okay, but the only thing I'd actually ask as a member of the public is please just uphold the law, okay, and do the right thing.
Absolutely.
Right. Do you know Matthew by any chance?
What's that got to do with
I'm
it?
just asking. Yes or no?
No.
No? No? Okay, fine. Fine. Matthew Ingram, is that your name?
Matthew Ingram?
No?
No.
Okay, fine. You got his picture, yeah?
Yeah, I've got.
Yeah?
Okay, just remember, okay, I will be requesting a copy of that.
The tone softens into reflection as the officers explain their motivations for joining the service and their aspirations to become fully sworn police. They talk about wanting to help the community and gain greater powers to assist people. The filmer encourages empathy and urges officers to engage calmly with the public, reminding them that lawfulness should guide every interaction.
Off the body warm.
Okay, yep, okay.
For what reason? You need to give us your details then.
No, I do not need to give you
So
my
how are
details.
you going to get a copy of
Okay,
it?
I will actually get that.
Oh, will you?
Yes, I
How are
will.
we going to send it to you? I'll get you a
Okay,
copy.
because I will actually request it online. Okay, and all what I need to give is an actual email address. That's it.
It won't be sent to you that way. It's not a secure.
A direct plea from the filmer. Police must remember they serve the public and must not jump to conclusions when someone lawfully records on public land. The officers nod to that sentiment, acknowledging the importance of restraint and proper engagement. This clip becomes a small, mutual lesson on duty, rights, and public trust.
I only have to give my email address to actually give it, and I can actually give whatever name I wish.
Thank you.
Closing on a procedural note, the filmer requests a copy of any body-worn footage and clarifies he will only provide an email if necessary. He will protect his identity while asserting his freedom to record. The final image is of a city negotiating its public spaces. Cameras, officers, and citizens learning the limits and responsibilities of being watched and of watching in return.